Math District Assessment, Quarter 3. Number 1. Mr. Williams brought an ice chest filled with water bottles to band practice. A model of the ice chest is shown below. He also purchased a bag of ice that took up 4,532 cubic inches. How much room is there for water bottles? A. 5,728 cubic inches. B. 14,792 cubic inches. C. 4,599 cubic inches. D. 10,620 cubic inches. Number 2. Use the graphic organizer to answer the question below. Which parallelogram can also be classified as a rectangle and a rhombus? F. Trapezoid, G. Quadrilateral, H. Square, J. Kite. Number 3. Lily was dividing her rectangular drawer into 3 sections as shown in the drawing below. The bows and clips section is a square with a side length of 8 inches. The ribbons and ponytail holder section is a square with a side length of 6 inches. What is the area in square inches of the hairbrushes and combs holder section of Lily's drawer? A. 112 square inches. B. 48 square inches. C. 64 square inches. D. 12 square inches. Number 4. The frequency table shows the foods that the 5th graders preferred for their school lunches. Based on the data in the table, how many students preferred the 3 foods that had the highest frequency? F64, G145, H48, J112. Number 5. A student graphs a point that is represented by the ordered pair 0, 6. In this ordered pair, what does the 6 indicate? A. The point is 6 units above 0 on the x-axis. B. The point is 6 units above 0 on the y-axis. C. The point is 6 units to the right of the 0 on the y-axis. D. The point is 6 units to the right of the 0 on the x-axis. Number 6. Each cube in the rectangular prisms below has a volume of 1 cubic centimeter. Which prism has a total volume of 54 cubic units? Number 7. The stem and leaf plot shows the scores of 9 divers at a diving competition. What is the difference between the highest score and the lowest score? Number 8. A box in the shape of a rectangular prism has a volume of 288 cubic centimeters. The base area is 24 square centimeters. What is the height of the box? F 12 centimeters, G 264 centimeters, H 14 centimeters, J 212 centimeters. Number 9. A taxi driver drove 154 kilometers on Saturday and 148 kilometers on Sunday. How many more meters were driven on Saturday than Sunday? A. 1,400 meters, B. 6,000 meters, C. 600 meters, D. 14,000 meters. Number 10. According to the graphic organizer, which statement is true? F. Every acute angle has 3 congruent sides. G. Every obtuse triangle is a scalene triangle. H. Every right triangle has at least 2 congruent sides. J. Every equilateral triangle has 3 acute angles. Number 11. Look at the coordinate plane below. The line is pointing to which attribute of the coordinate plane? A. The point of origin, B. The x-axis, C. The y-axis, D. A y-coordinate. Number 12. Mr. Bailey filled out a graphic organizer about polygons. Here is a section of his graphic organizer. In this section, which shapes are classified correctly? F. Shapes 1 and 3 only, G. Shapes 2 and 4, H. Shapes 1, 2, and 3, J. Shapes 1, 3, and 4. 13. 4 points are plotted on the coordinate grid. Describe the process for plotting the order pair for point L. A. Start at the origin, move to the right on the x-axis 10 units, and then up 2 units parallel to the y-axis. B. Start at the origin, move to the right on the x-axis 7 units, and then up 3 units parallel to the y-axis. C. Start at the origin, move to the right on the x-axis 10 units, and then up 9 units parallel to the y-axis. D. Start at the origin, move to the right on the x-axis 6 units, and then up 7 units parallel to the y-axis. 14. The ordered pairs below represent 3 vertices of a rectangle. Which ordered pair could represent the 4th vertex of this rectangle? F 8, 4, G 7, 2, H 4, 8, J 1, 10. Number 15. The thickness of the boards dentists used for a construction project are listed below. These measurements are in inches. Which dot plot represents these measurements? Number 16. A definition of a financial term is shown below in bold. A tax based on an employee's wages. It is paid at least partially by the employer. Which term best fits this definition? F. Property tax, G. Payroll tax, H. Sales tax, J. Income tax. 17. So far this month, Samantha has the expenses and income shown in the chart. Samantha wants to buy a new softball batting glove, but also have a balanced budget. Based on Samantha's current budget, what is the greatest amount of money she can spend on batting gloves? A. $190, B. $230, C. $160, D. $40. Number 18. Mrs. Dunlin gave 18 students an exam. She created this scatter plot to show the number of absences and exams for the students. Which statement is not true? F. The student who scored a 65 was absent for 6 days. G. The student who was absent for 2 days scored 55. H. The student who was absent for 5 days scored a 60. J. The student who scored a 100 was absent for 1 day. Number 19. The table shows the amount of time 8 thunderstorms lasted and the amount of rainfall each thunderstorm produced. Which scatter plot best represents the data? 20. Melanie used 54 cubes to build the first layer of a rectangular prism. The edge of each cube was 1 inch. The finished prism had a total of 9 layers. What is the volume of Melanie's prism in cubic inches? F. 486 cubic inches, G. 63 cubic inches, H. 6 cubic inches, J. 456 cubic inches. 21. The ordered pairs below represent 4 locations. The park is located at 8-4. Based on this information, which statement is true? A. The park is located 5 units east and 2 units south from the library. B. The park is located 5 units east and 2 units north from the police station. C. The park is located 4 units west of the school. D. The park is located 4 units north of the grocery store. Number 22. Weston found a fish tank to buy at a local pet store. The base area of the fish tank is 15 feet. The height of the fish tank is 3 feet. What is the volume of the fish tank in cubic feet? Record your answer in the boxes below.